And welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Episode 10. So, like a big 10-0. Oh yes, actually. We can now... While playing this game, we can actually get beans now from the earth, so that's what those circles are. Mouse's living room. Take care not to bump your head on the low entryway. Did you just call through here? Seal flooring. Your flooring is so hard you cannot go through it.
Let's go!
Why was he not... So you can now split them. 3 sparkles in your eyes. Gee, how does it look? Oh yeah, and Luigi's gone. Mario's not too happy about that. Map moving kingdom. Past the Chateau de Chocolat. Eye-piercingly beautiful red glass. And actually, if you hit select there, then they'll switch. Mole's living room. Don't be the fences, try not to get your clothes dirty. That's a lot easier to disconnect. Please do not hit anything on the wall. Like that? Oh. Oh, I thought that would have lowered that. So yeah, if you hit select, you pull up your suitcase, and if you hit start, switch weathers. Get the green goblet. Its brilliance glitters in your eyes. Now! Actually hit the start button so you can read the description of that. There's a beautiful green glass. Oh, you got the red goblet and the green goblet. One says you're amazing. Incredible. There is nothing left for us to teach you. You have mastered the hammer techniques perfectly. Well, Monsieurs, you may enter Chocolate Woods in search of the famous Cola Chocolate Reserve. And you never see them again.
Let's go!
Do we actually keep that? No, they steal our glasses. Like, actually, what is the point of that? Do they not let you walk away? If that's not the case, then literally the only bonus from doing that is you find out about beans. Well, check out Woods. Yeah, this place is not fun. Spiny nuts. So you notice Chopper Bros is now a thing. Look, Luigi and attack. With that, spam A as much as you can. Do not try and counterattack them for obvious reasons. Now. Knockback Bros. How does that not hurt him? Oh, turns out you were a beanie all along. Actually, that's the third time that there's been an enemy included with beanies. They're not originally beanies that eventually result in beanies. Green bean? Okay, you're not. So there is a golden beanie that we want to kill because it drops a certain badge, which is rather useless. Honestly. It's basically a spike badge, so basically you can jump on spiked enemies, such as these spiny nuts. What are they even called? Pest nut. They're not much of a pest. Free experience. No. It's like Pokemon. Not shiny, don't care. Except, you know, I somewhat do care about non-shiny Pokemon. Shiny? No. For whatever reason I thought I was on jump and then I thought I was switching to not jump. So I'm doing this of course just so we can unlock the advanced technique. thing, because I'm seeming to remember, it's either that, you will have to unlock this special, or, I think, the thing I'm confusing is the Cyclone attack. You have to unlock that. No, not shiny. Regretfully. I don't get this how this doesn't hurt Mario. Like if it was one of those like initial not spiny enemies, then I would understand why that was working. No, not jumping fast enough or soon enough. Close enough. Yeah, that's not. I wish it was the opposite way that switch that slat. You think actually, because I wouldn't be actually if this is specifically built for Game Boy player, not specifically built for it, but has Game Boy player in mind to where there's a splash screen for it. You think? Don't forget that your other ability is still useful. We go left. Oh, this is a region map. Shows your current location and location of Zyphreium. Thanks, map. Lose track of where you are, just check your map. Okay. Left we can't go to. I already know that for a fact. Up is where we need to go. See that fruit icon in... What the... Okay, I was gonna say. It's perfectly between the two of us. So I wish you could change your turn to, like, slap Luigi or something like that. Just so, I don't mean this, like, brotherly abuse, which is that a thing? I don't know. I'm an only child. Nope, let's not do that, because I don't actually remember if, that actually ends up, I think actually, per a great, attack might actually ignore spikes, but I think like a good or lower actually won't ignore spikes. Counterattacks. Yeah, might as well. Overkill much? Much, yes. Much overkill, I guess. Like some weird dog meme or something like that. Doge. It's in there. We're done. Okay, they didn't respawn. Okay, so you will get blocked off if you try. Which it causes a rumble. You know, for those of you who are interested in the rumble thing, because again, I didn't know that this game would actually rumble. Is it even required? I'm still gonna do it. Now that I think about it, this was actually rather annoying. Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking of a different section like that. Yeah, this isn't the section I'm thinking of. There's a later section where you're basically on a timer, and you there. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it anymore. What's the point of having? Because with the GameCube, you knew this, by the way. Luigi. And just so you know, he's rather tiled from that. Tiled? Yes. Yeah. You can do that and you get money out of him. Don't know how useful that is. Like, if he eventually gets, like, 200 health or something like that, I don't even remember how much health they have. Next safe thing, Poems of Love, Volume 1 by Bubbles' original owner, Chateau de Chocolat. An empty barrel, so like the heart of man, tunnel from below. Hi. How are you? Ow. Well, very nice of you. Curious to know what that puzzle was that all that years ago that... Maybe I'm thinking it, maybe I'm just confused. Oh. Never spit out what you're not capable of taking, mate. It's a recommendation. Oh no, I think actually now thinking about it, it might have been... Interesting Shy Guys. You can actually stand on them, by the way. These guys are actually rather weird. Because they can do that. I don't actually remember, do you count as a spiked enemy? No, you don't. Sure, some enemy in some different game that, depending on... Okay. So if you it's tied to their, how long they spin their spear. Or I guess Hosta, actually. Are Hostas real things? I don't know if that's a thing on RuneScape, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Hey, 2 syrups. Nice. You know what? I'm actually gonna use those 2 syrups. Thanks. Oh, and it actually auto-defaults to letting you spam and having it go to the... where there needs it the most. Oh, nice. Mushroom. So that obviously means that I messed up. But no, I'm thinking of the block moving puzzle in the next dungeon, I want to say. Because this is basically a dungeon. Like, I'd say Stardust Fields, well, I guess really you can't say it's a dungeon. Well, really, every single thing is a dungeon other than just the towns, I guess. Which, that's not Legend of Zelda rule. Especially some basing it sort of off Legend of Zelda. I mean, I could base it off of Okami, I guess. No. Actually, let's try this. Nope, that doesn't work. Do you want to know? Because there's something else that seems weird to me. I think Luigi, like, freaks out the second he gets knocked into the earth. Oh, let me do that. Like, I sort of want a combination of, like, not a combination, a compilation of weird and kooky sprites in these games. Shiny. No. I mean, really, I should attack him with bros attacks just so I can get the training. Oh, really? If I would have timed that perfectly, I shouldn't default to first one. Isn't that a Pepsi logo? Yeah, I swear for a split second he has that like face like when when Mario jumps up to him, up into him, I guess. You try to do the thing when he's small. Yeah, which actually, it took me this long to realize that's a fun callback to the fact you start out, in all the Mario games as small Mario. Which, why is that a thing, actually? Now I think about it. Because that's been the case from the first one. Second one, I guess. Super Mario Bros. Versus Donkey Kong. I guess that's Jumpman, that's a bit different. Not really, though. Maybe. I don't know. Way before my time. Way, okay, way too high, also. But no, way before my time, so... I didn't necessarily expected to know that. No, I think it might have actually been this part that I always had trouble getting to, like, the barrel. Such a weird thing to remember being awful at. Because if there's something I was awful at as a kid, but you had a lot of games that I couldn't complete. Which is probably why I've defaulted more to RPGs, like the Mystery Dungeon games, since those were my first ones, so I could actually complete those games without having to worry about being skilled. RPGs take less skill, well, turn-based RPGs take less skill than action-based things. Since, you just have to press A, really. Well, it's not that simple usually. But, you usually get a chance to think. You're allowed to be slower with your reaction times. You know what? I sort of wish I had a spike badge just so I can counteract those pest nuts. I swear, I remember having better luck getting shinies. What are the shiny chances this is 1,800, whatever, 1,001 out of 8,000? One zero 1 2 2 2. Great, I hit the one. I'm pretty sure I hit the only one in that. Well, that's nice. Right in the nose. No, so it's longer? Yeah, if it's longer, it definitely seems to me, if it's longer than, they'll, charge, and if it's shorter, then they won't charge. But I think it's designed specifically so that, the counteract time for the charge. Maybe there's a different way of figuring out. Yeah, I think actually it's timed specifically so that the counterattack timing for the charge is the timing to get actually hit by them. It's an interesting way of doing it. Your rewards under saying it's tell, but I don't remember it's tell. Maybe it's a time thing, but it's not. I don't know. I'm having trouble telling, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. You can just make Mario. And the second I said Mario, I was like, hit the A button. No, you don't want to. Fake. Here's one more spiny around here. Chestnut. My apologies. Chestnut. Chestnut from Mario and Luigi and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red. Blue. Poems of Love Volume 2 by Bubbles' original owner, Cheto de Chocolate. A top barrel man is by New Lands and Visions. Green B Barrel Man. L picks up the barrel icon, B, and climbs up on top. It's really weird. The reason I remember having trouble with that. Although I know for a fact that, you must hit so many blocks in a certain amount of time, different times and stuff. Okay, that actually does break it. I actually regret my actions. Holy God, I regret my actions. The game is now uncompletable. Wow. Should have QA tested for that. I know. I should have quality assured that joke before I made it. Green Bee Barrelman. L, go whoo, and smash. Now, and he just jumps and breaks it. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode. So why is that actually? That's really mechanical. It like looks like a mixture of wood and mechanical, or just mechanical and painted to look like wood. I don't know. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.